Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. Is Bitmain being greedy? Let's see what the team behind SIacoin thinks about it, as well as what they're proposing to do if things do get out of control. So Bitmain has announced the ASIC miner for SIA. By the way, they've already sold out approximately 15,000 units, which is quite a lot. This has made a lot of people uneasy, especially those who pre-ordered the Obelisk unit. So I'll first address the Obelisk units in isolation. Though we don't have the full chips back yet, the chips are in production and we have our final simulations. We can confidently state that the Bitmain unit is far less energy efficient, costs more money, and it's objectively worse miner than SC1. So people who order the Obelisk units will still be receiving hardware of substantial value, but obviously it will be a lot less valuable simply because I do agree the network will be oversaturated. 15,000 miners, and it's quite a lot to hit the network at once. And remember, this is just the customers that bought them. I'm pretty sure that the Bitmain themselves, they have quite a lot of those ASIC miners ready to be cranked up and make quite a lot of money by the time people do get the machine and are able to switch them on. As a developer, Bitmain moving to the SIA space makes me uneasy. Bitmain has historically been extremely greedy and very willing to sacrifice the well-being of the community, of their customers, and of the ecosystem if it means they can make a couple of extra dollars. I agree with this. We've seen this before with the Dash D3 miner. They oversaturated the market. People were expecting quite a lot of profits, and by the time they did get the machines, everything pretty much went down the drain. The biggest way this has been manifested for altcoins is that they will oversell hardware. When a ton of miners suddenly join the network, the difficulty just is if too many miners join the network, nobody is able to make any money and everyone eats a loss on their hardware purchase. And Bitmain has no qualms about overselling their units to buyers. They take massive margins on their hardware, 50%, and make more money than the total block reward at the expense of their customers. They oversaturate the mining market in a way that it hurts the buyers. I think we will see this with SIA. Again, we've seen this with Dash D3 miner. I'm going to put a link down below to a video which I made in regards to the Dash D3 miner being the worst miner ever in the history of cryptocurrency mining. Bitmain will sell more units than the SIA ecosystem can sustain, and many people end up with large losses. Bitmain will not end up with losses because they were prepaid upfront with non-refundable money, and yes, they do, because they only, I think, accept a cryptocurrency as a payment, especially Bitcoin Cash. They're trying to obviously align their pockets with more and more Bitcoin Cash. I've been talking about this now for days, for weeks and months probably, what Bitmain and of course Roger Ver and few individuals are trying to achieve with Bitcoin Cash, and that's why they're currently pushing it and trying to sell it so they can obviously push the price quite high. That's the truth of it. Bitmain also has a history of doing things like mining empty blocks and like refusing to activate soft forks that are beneficial to the network. They are openly hostile to the Bitcoin core developers and actively blocked the activation of the very valuable network future SegWit. And that's what happens when they have lots of power. We, the dev team, we are not happy with Bitmain that made ASIC for SIA. We are not happy that many SIA supporters are at risk of losing money by buying these miners from oversaturation, and we are not happy that Bitmain may choose to interfere with our network. This is not commentary on general ASIC companies, this is commentary on Bitmain specifically. And it's true, Bitmain are not playing by the rules. Obviously there are no rules, but you gotta be fair to the customers and everybody else. But I have not seen this from Bitmain one bit. They truly don't care. They will sell as many machines as they can, get as much money they can, and then they don't care about everybody else. We did an extra feature to the SC unit that would allow us to invalidate the Bitmain hardware without invalidating the SC1. I hope if things do get out of control that SC1 and the dev team are able to achieve this and obviously fight the Bitmain hardware. The community would need to choose to adopt the soft fork. It's not something we could just magically activate, and we have to change the hashing algorithm slightly, and then we could get rid of the cycle of Bitmain hardware. Of course, they could just create another round of hardware, like taking 3 months, and it would hurt Bitmain customers more than it would hurt Bitmain. Bitmain has already sold around 20 million of non-refundable hardware. They have made their profit, and our soft fork wouldn't change that. So Bitmain, of course, selling 15,000 units gives them lots of power, and again, I'm pretty sure they have tons of it for themselves that are about to hit the network and they're gonna have lots of control. That's the thing they do. It is decentralized when it comes to cryptocurrency, but certain cryptocurrencies are controlled by whales, and they will do anything just to benefit themselves and not caring about the rest. As much as I would like to punch Bitmain in the nose, I don't think a soft fork achieves what we want. If the hardware is used to harm the SIA network, either by doing double spends, rejecting soft forks, mining empty blocks, we will invalidate it without hesitation. But for the time being, I think the best thing to do is to advise people not to buy the Bitmain hardware, to protect yourself from the oversaturation the Bitmain tries to create, and then to watch and wait and respond more if it appears that the network is under attack. Overall though, I don't think SIA is in trouble. I'm looking forward to the thoughts from the community. So there you have it, guys. Unfortunately, that's what's been happening. Unfortunately, lots of people already bought the ASIC miners, and they're probably happy. The profits they're gonna make are quite substantial, but the rest, the people that did obviously pre-order the Obelisk, and some of the people that gonna get the ASIC miners A3 after, pretty much at the end of it, probably again will be at not at loss, but the profits they're gonna make are not gonna be nowhere near as to what we're gonna be seeing in the moment. Now the Antminer A3, of course, it started the sale, it sold out, and people will be getting in within 10 days after the full payment. It is a little bit more expensive, the Obelisk, but you're getting it quite quickly. Obelisk, the pre-sale was November 24, 2017. People are expecting to get theirs mid-July, and you can clearly see, and there were only 4,000 maximum supply. So you can clearly see the team behind SIacoin, behind the Obelisk. They do think about the community and the customers, because they only produced 4,000 units versus obviously Antminer A3, 15,000 units, getting them within 10 days. It's gonna go crazy out there. I'm pretty sure about that. Now the second batch, it's already on pre-sale for the Obelisk, and currently there are 1,585 units sold, and I'm pretty sure this will stay like this. Probably people are gonna be scared to buy any more of this, because simply by the time they get them, August 31st 2018, it's where shipping will start. By the time people do get them, profits will be a lot less than what they are right now. And let's be honest, let's move on to the profits. This is the what to mine. This is the A3 miner. The numbers: 815,000 mega hashes, 1,200 watts. Pool fee, let's say 1.5%, 0.12 cost. Hit calculate. So the machine cost $2,375 US. You are currently supposed to be making, once you get your machine, $581 US per day. Do you expect that anyone's gonna sell a machine for $2,300, $2,500? It doesn't matter. Let's even $3,000, and you're gonna end up making $581 US per day. I don't think so. By the time this machine gets to people's hands, and by the time people switch all this machine at once, 15,000 of them at once, and maybe the same amount Bitmain will switch as well, probably even before that, in order for them to obviously make as much profits as they can before everyone gets into the network, this will be diminished. I honestly don't think that anyone can expect to buy a machine for $3,000, let's say, with shipping, with the power supply and whatnot, and you're gonna end up making back the money within 1 week. I doubt it. I'm gonna refer back to this video. I'm gonna track the SIA profits for the next 10, 15, 20 days, and let's see what's gonna happen. And obviously, let's see, is it gonna get nasty out there, and is SIA team gonna have to interfere, obviously, to try to fight off Bitmain? And the main thing, of course, let's see if it's gonna have effect on the SIacoin price and the SIA future in general. So 0.04 cents at the moment. It has dipped in a bit. SIA, the Obelisk, this is the profits. Again, the same profits that you can see with the A3 miner, but people will be getting these miners in July. Let's come back to it in July and compare this versus then, and talk about a little bit more. Myself personally, I agree with the team. Bitmain themselves, they don't care about the customers. It is unfortunate, but it's a fact. You can argue all you want about Bitmain, and it's a company, and they don't care. They produce machines, but at the end of the day, everyone knows more and more machines into the network means less and less for us, the end user, the people that actually enjoy cryptocurrency, the people that do support these teams, do support the future of the coins and everything else. And teams like Bitmain, they are simply here to make profits. The same thing we're currently seeing with Bitcoin Cash, but I don't want to make this video about Bitcoin Cash. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to hear your opinion down below. If you do come to the Reddit page, you can clearly see people are suggesting that with the A3 miners, people go to Luxor for mining. But let's see what's going to happen. At the end of the day, everyone is free to do whatever they want, and I'm pretty sure that the ASIC A3 miners customer, of course, going to switch in and try to make their money back as soon as possible. I mean, I agree with them. At the end of the day, you bought the machine, you want to pay it off at least, and then whatever happens afterwards. But it's definitely getting nasty, and we need to do something about, Bitmain. They're getting way too powerful, and people don't understand that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy the channel, feel free to subscribe and share. Come follow me on Twitter. Looking forward to hear your thoughts in regards to this down below in the comment section, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.